Hello, everybody who are supposed to attend the Living Deeply Rooted Conference. I am Felicia Brown. I also go by Fifi. I do have a YouTube and an Instagram at Forever Fifi. Was supposed to serve as the guest speaker for the Living Deeply Rooted Conference, but I know that they're going to make a website and put this video up, so I'm super excited, excited to be here. So I love what this conference was about, it was about empowering people with natural hair and being confident with their natural hair and learning about your hair textures, learning about the Crown Act. We're supposed to be talking about all these amazing things at this conference, right? And I was supposed to give kind of my story about being natural and how I kind of built my self-esteem up with my natural hair and like loved it, enjoyed it. Y'all see I got the natural puff right here right now. So super excited to, like I said, be here. I apologize if I keep kicking the tripod that's right here. It's just right by my foot, so I apologize. But let's go ahead and get started. So just to kind of give a little background about my natural hair journey, I have been natural, let me not lie, I would say since 2013, I've been natural. It's since my junior year of high school, I believe. So I am currently in grad school, so that puts a little age on me. But it was my junior year in high school, so that was about 7 years ago. So I've been natural for that long, and it has definitely been a journey ever since then. So I decided to go natural because I was tired of getting perms. I had one of my close friends who was natural, and I really liked the idea of just wearing your natural hair texture. Perms were like burning my hair off. I had like this much hair left on my head, honestly. So after a while, I was like, yeah, I definitely need to just stop getting perms. So I just stopped kind of cold turkey, stopped getting perms, and my hair texture just started to started to form into its natural stage, which naturally I have tighter, more coarse hair, and my hair is kind of described as the kinkiest 4C type hair. So I do have a little 3C in the back that's a little bit looser, but majority of my hair is 4C. So that hair texture definitely started to show when I was in high school after I stopped getting perms, and I began to kind of care for my natural hair with the help of like friends and my mom and family and things of that nature. So it was really excited, and I really loved it. Now, did I love wearing my natural hair texture how it was? At times, no. I thought it was too short, so I ended up doing a lot of protective hairstyles, and that's something that I think I love about being natural, is that you can do all these different other hairstyles when you're not really feeling your hair at the moment, or your hair is just not doing what it wants, or you just want to break, right? So you can have the opportunity to do protective hairstyles, and they're called protective hairstyles because you're protecting your hair temporarily, putting it up into something and not manipulating it so much, right? So you're not putting your hands in your hair consistently, so you're protecting it. I did not big chop then when I first went natural, but I did eventually, after going through my natural hair journey, continuing going natural, I did eventually have to big chop because I had heat damage in 2016. So it was about 3 years after I had went natural. I had to big chop because I got heat damage from flat ironing my hair. So I know that I just want to give you all that background, talking about my self-esteem and how that played a big role of my natural hair, right? So when it comes to self-esteem for me, at a point in time, I was not very confident to just wear my hair out and continue to compare my texture to people with looser hair texture. So I do have some close friends that have looser hair textures, and I was like, oh, maybe I should try different products that they have so my hair can be like that. I would go on YouTube for hours and hours trying to see how can I do my hair. And after a while, this really got exhausting. So how I kind of had to build my self-esteem from that is just realizing that my hair texture was different from anybody and everybody else's hair texture around me. I have my own crown. I have my own set of hair that's on my head, and what works for it may not work for the person that's next to me, my best friend, whoever. It may not work for them, right? That was the first thing. I focused on my own hair texture, my own hair. That's my first thing, is to own your own hair, your own hair texture, and also in its natural state. So that's when you As soon as you get out the shower, as soon as you finish deep conditioning, what does your hair look like? What does it dry up like after you put like maybe a little moisturizer in it? You know, without twisting it, braiding it, putting all that manipulation on it. What does it look like that? And this is pretty, it's a crown and you just have to wear it, okay? Okay, so something else that helped me to build my self-esteem is stepping into spaces with my fro. So whether it was a professional setting, a party setting, wherever I was just so confidently step into spaces with my hair how it was and stop looking at everybody else around me and how their hair looked. So I definitely started doing this in high school, not high school, sorry, in college really, where I just boldly step into spaces with how my hair was. That means wearing hair wraps to work, wearing hair wraps. If I'm in a professional setting, it don't bother me. I'm gonna wear my hair how it is because it's my hair, right? So if I need a hair wrap that day, I'm gonna wear that hair wrap and wear it confidently. Don't say just because you got a hair wrap, you know, oh, my hair look a mess, so I wore a hair wrap. You don't have to say that. A hair wrap is a part of being natural. It's a part of protecting your hair. It's a part of loving your hair. So wear that natural, wear that hair wrap confidently. Lastly, I just kind of want to tie in the importance of recognizing that our natural hair textures for Black women specifically, our hair has not always been accepted by society. Black hair has not always been accepted by society, right? So being able to step into spaces and wear your hair confidently and boldly, your natural hair texture confidently and boldly, it's very empowering, and it also sends a message to the world that, you know, you're still here no matter what your hair texture looks like. You are not your hair, right? Your hair is something that, yes, you care for and you protect and that you love, but you are not just your hair, right? So they shouldn't even be looking at that as something to call you out on, or for you to not get an interviewing position, or for you to not getting all these different things just because of what your hair looks like, right? So understanding that and remembering that, and still stepping into a space that's where you're bold and where you're confident. And if someone asks you about your hair, being able to tell them like, hey, that's something else that actually helped me, is I was able to be confident in talking about my hair to other people and not feeling ashamed about my hair. So when people ask about my hair, oh, you know, Fifi, what hairstyle are you gonna have next? Or when people question you a lot if you start to switch your hair up, right? But when you're boldly confident and able to say, well, this is what works for my hair. I have very kinky hair, and sometimes I need to let it rest, and I don't like touching my hair all the time, so I usually protect it every now and then, every other month. So you'll probably see me wearing different hair textures a lot, and that's just what works best for my hair. You know, let them know. Be honest. Be straight up. And I'm talking about people of different cultures, of different hair types, right? Who may not understand the story of having that natural hair. So I hope that this was able to help y'all a little bit. I don't want it to be too long. I do have a natural hair video that I'm probably gonna also send here, or link to and send to the ladies who's in charge of this. So definitely check that out. And yeah, my name is, like I said, Felicia Brown. I also go by Fifi. My Instagram name and YouTube name is Forever Fifi. So definitely follow me there for more inspiration, more tips, advice, not just on natural hair. I'm a type of person who kind of talks about everything, not just natural hair. So definitely focusing on self-love, self-care, and loving thyself, because at the end of the day, you're all you have, and you have to take care of your body, your mental space, and things of that nature. So yes, I hope that you all enjoy this. I hope you all have a great rest of your semester, and if you need me, definitely hit me up and let me know. Bye, y'all.